Hi everyone, this is going to be a read of whatever we need to know, because I haven't connected with the cards recently and I want to. I'm drawn to, because the guides keep telling me that this Dove card is still relevant. So let's start just by a recap on that one. Number 20. Be peace. So with her peaceful cooing, the gentle dove spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of dove spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within as you embody tranquility. Above, below, and all around you, much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of a harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. However disturbed the waters around you, however troubled your heart, Dove Spirit is there to remind you that peace without begins within, as you reconnect with Spirit through practices that awaken you from spiritual amnesia. Your true nature is as a peaceful child of Spirit, but how easily you forget. You're being invited to sit in the cozy, safe nest of Spirit. Soon the waters will become still and you will feel peace again. Be compassionate with yourself at this time, for all of us can forget that peace is always at hand, always there. Gifted to us by Spirit. Become the peace you wish to see in the world so you can reduce any suffering, performing acts of kindness and radiating love. Dove Spirit also reminds you that when you see inequity or someone harmed or in need, trust that you have the capacity to bring peace through smiling, sending love, speaking a kind word, and listening with a compassionate heart. Do your part to be a peacemaker, nourishing compassion, reminding others of the joy of harmonious coexistence so that they may embrace the Dove Spirit within themselves too. So true. That is a brilliant reminder, as a lot of the flow channels I've had recently reminded me with reminders to share of that very card. That when there's turbulence around, we can always go within. We don't have to join it. We can be the calm in the chaos. Just because there's chaos created on the outside doesn't mean we don't have calm access, because that's where everything comes from anyway. We can go from the calm and use our power in the world to make turbulence, or we can bring the calm as though that's what's needed and stand by it. you know, as best we can in that joy, calm, I can bring this to the world if I want, at varying intensities, speeds of sharing in various ways. Brilliant reminder. And so, let's shuffle the angel deck for what we need to know now in our lives, in any way, moving forward. Got the support card again. We had this not long ago. It's a reminder that that's what's happening right now. That our ancestors and spirit guides, beyond the veil that we all can't see through, but is right there and very relevant, and more so in our space now with the raise in vibration, they come in more to meet us. It's not all pictured as just hovering over in different realities, assisting through the dimensional connection, but it's like right with us, because that is dimensional connection. There is no actual distance when it comes to that, because they aren't in body. So it's just us in body that limit that fact in our awareness. But so when they cross over, they're not in the emotional interplay we've been in. So they have a higher vibrational status, still learning and growing, expanding their soul on the other side, just not at such intense development like here. So anyway, the spiritual connection is higher vibrational, and we do have that support. They haven't, like, they've left their bodies, but, you know, we can picture them however we want, and it's generally in their highest vibrational presence when on earth that could show up for us. So generally around like age 30, you know, where someone is sort of like, you could say like peeking into adult wellness reality, you know, that vibrancy of that. Yeah, so sometimes you can see deceased loved ones show up like that, and with messages and dreams, and but then also our spirit guides that have been with us for many lives, and other guides that we can call in depending on what our soul's pathway is this lifetime. So that's a good reminder that support is right there and to call on them. And the card says, it will be along the same lines to remind us not to forget this. God, the angels, and the ascended masters who love, protect, and guide you are watching over you right now. You are not alone, and you are safe. This card reassures you that you are part of an awesome and powerful team of benevolent beings. They surround, guide, and love you constantly. If you are in danger, they will intervene with warnings or life-saving measures. If you are afraid, they will comfort you with the energy of divine love. If you are confused, they will whisper guidance in your ear. By drawing this card, your angels and guides ask you to talk to them more frequently, have mental conversations with them about anything, and you will soon see evidence of their existence. Soon the angels will enlist you to help other people. If you feel doubtful about your ability to help others, ask the angels to help you release these fears. Beautiful. get a mermaid card. Recognition. Prepare to be recognized for something you've done. You've worked super hard and it's time to reap the rewards of seeds sown. It said everyone has their 5 minutes of fame, but this mermaid is saying it could be for a lot longer than 5 minutes. You've earned this incoming recognition. Try not to let it go to your head or ego. Instead, let it go to your heart with deep gratitude. Appreciate and relish the acknowledgement that's coming your way. Your hard work is about to pay off, and you can now sit back and relax for a while. There's still more work to be done, but you'll soon see the fruits of your labor in the form of recognition and the benefit it brings. Enjoy the feeling of being appreciated while remaining humble. If your recognition comes with a financial reward, pay off any existing debts, then share your good fortune with those you love and care about, or perhaps donate to a charitable organization. Use your position wisely and try not to let it change who you are. Perhaps you or someone you know is about to be nominated for or receive a reward. Being publicly recognized, reward, full stop. Being publicly recognized is a beautiful thing and it's very well deserved. Or maybe you're being asked to put someone's name forward for public recognition. However, this message about being recognized applies to your life now. Know that moments like this are happy highlights and will create precious memories for you to treasure. If this card appears alongside the memories card, the messages of both cards will be reinforced. The memories card would relate to perhaps ancestral support. Or anything that you've had going on to do with moving forward in this recognition. So with that, which is a good thing, let's move on and ask the soul cards now for any more information on that. So the Soul Oracle deck. Which is what the recognition card suggested, in staying true to your heart when recognized for anything that you've done and brought to the public eye in response to what you've done, is stay true to your heart as to why it's happening and evolve from there with a heart response. And so we've got live from your spirit. Exactly. Which is a picture of doves walking a tightrope across like a field of trees, and he's blindfolded in his suit with doves in the air. And they're like they are greeting and supporting, just like floating around, but you know, as doves do. Live from your spirit. Card number 8. So this resonates to me is live in the trust of your spirit. So you've got so far as to trust your heart in anything you've been doing. And the pinpoint of recognition of that is keep going that way. The trust of the heart. Because we don't get recognized for, I mean, we do in this world, but it doesn't last long. Like, if you get recognized for the ego, as in your appearance, or money you have, or a car you drive, or anything you have in the material world, you get recognized for it, okay. But it's essentially like, it's not who you are. It's like an empty resource. So it's reminding us that you get so far with anything due to the expression of your heart and soul. Your heart and soul is the fuel that got you anywhere. Without that, we wouldn't be here. So we are really bringing back into play a forward momentum of living from the spirit. Because the ego has dampened life on this earth. And then we go around thinking and feeling like almost embodying the tissue of like dampness. Like, what I'm trying to say is life is not meant to be like dampening of the spirit. And with the ego, our spirits can get dampened because we're not going to find anything in accumulation in the material world that truly is what we're here for. Like, that can be never-ending accumulation, but what's behind it is how content we feel in what we're living. And what we're living is what we're giving. And where are we giving from? We're not giving from our material possessions. That's not giving. That's just something on show. People see it and there's this somewhat enjoyment, but it's not like a long-term felt interaction. It's just of ego. It's like we have bodies, we look at the bodies, etc., but you don't become friends with everyone, do you? Like, you can love everyone, but you're not going to make connection and meaningful connections with everyone. On the heart level, yes, out in the field we affect each other, but you know what I'm saying. So the lightness of the dove and all the reminders of the dove with you can blindly trust spirit, like, because it is the calm in the chaos. You can bring forth who you are as your spirit. And that's of a beautiful higher nature. It's not empty by any means. Awesome. I love that read. So I hope that helped you all. And I'll just quickly check in because I have lovely decks around me if we are to get any more information. But I think that was a brilliant highlight. And I think we're still staying with that dove card, because sometimes I can shuffle a different animal card, but the dove one is saying where it's at. Be peace in the face of turbulence. You don't have to interact, and by staying in peace you have an endless spiritual newness every day to bring forth something from a peaceful resonance. God bless. Bye for now.